Hey, what's going on, good people? This your boy, Southside Man, Truck Boss. Yeah, it's Friday night. Got a delivery in the morning in Winchester, Virginia. Then I'm gonna head to the crib, uh, take care of some business. Come out maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at the latest. And then from there, I'm gonna try to do my 30 days again. I was trying to not come home, but I had somebody that wanted to buy some equipment, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that off real quick. That's the good thing about being into other things. You got always, different ways of making some money. So I got, some studio equipment that I'm gonna be getting rid of. But yeah, so I ran 3 weeks straight. My first week or that middle week, I did get pushed back. The load got pushed back. So like I said, I would have been out of the hole last week if that didn't happen. But sometimes that's what happens, so you got to keep going. So it took me 3 weeks to get out the hole. Like I said, I was down 5,800, and I took care of all that last week. So I grossed over 7,000 this week's check. But of course, all that except for 1,100 went to my catching up all my arrears. I kind of wish I would have known that, you do payments, but, it's all good. I ain't going to cry about that as long as, I know my business is taken care of. But so now I'm all clear. I got a whole week. This will be my first week getting next week will be my first week getting a full paycheck. The thing that I'm doing now, I wish I could add a little bit more to it, but you have to be on time for the pickup and the delivery. They're real strict about it. So I wasn't able to find loads to piece together. So hopefully, that changes up, so I can, make the profit, make it more profitable. So yeah, so next week will be my first week in a long time getting a check. Like I said, I haven't made money because of USA, the load board or whatnot, not being able to find loads. It's just been different things been coming up at the house, and it's been taking me off the road. And then, in December, my truck went down. It was a simple issue, but I couldn't get nobody to work on the truck. So I didn't get my truck back till the 1st of January. Then I had to, get up there and get it. So, I made it through all that. That's what you're going to have to be able to do, is be resilient, because, when things go bad, it can go bad. So as long as you stay determined, all my new drivers, if you still want to come in at this time, know that you're going to have some hard times. It's not going to be, easy. It's not going to be roses. The thing that you're going to have is this weather about to change. That'll be a good thing. But just be prepared for, hard times, because we already in hard times. You coming in when rates are low. You coming in at a company change, DB Shanker buying out USA Truck. So you coming in when things are in a process of changing. So just remember that, it's going to be rough, and then on top of that, you new, and you starting something new. You starting a business. I did a video on businesses, how many businesses fail a year, how many trucking businesses fail a year. So y'all go back and watch that, and just be aware, make yourself aware of it. And just know what to expect. So, just be prepared. The money that you make, save it up, save as much as you can, and try to stay positive, because, if you don't have the mindset and a positive way of thinking, the first thing that happens, you're gonna, be upset. So just know that everything ain't gonna be cool, Southside ain't saying, well, it was gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard, And then you got to figure out how you want to run. You got to figure out what loads coming up on the board. There's a lot of stuff you got to learn before you actually making the big bucks. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And I say, long as you determined, you will make it. All the stuff that I've been hearing that USA Truck helps you with, everybody should make it, especially if they're doing truck payments and stuff. They're helping you keep the truck. So just they said they ain't doing that anymore, so don't ask them about it. But I'm just finding it out, so it's new to me. So just stay. If you're determined, if you're hard working, you're probably gonna make it through. You know, just remember just to stay safe. That's our biggest thing. Staying safe and watching your surroundings while you're driving this truck. You got to drive for everybody else too. So yep. So next week will be my first full check. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, that's what I'm doing now. I think it's a good study thing that I'm doing. Just for the time being, and hopefully I'll be able to find some stuff to add on to it to make it worthwhile, to make it good. But I'm happy with what I'm getting off top. But I would like to add more to it. So next week will be my first full paycheck, and we're gonna keep rolling. So I'm gonna try to stay out long as possible, and try to figure out a new game plan, because I see I have to switch up my game plan looking at the load board. So I'm a come up with a new game plan to try to fit what I'm doing. Still try to get the most money per day. That's still going to be a thing for me. Long as I keep that going. But then it's different loads we got to do. I see a lot more live loads and stuff. So just always thinking about different things to come up with to be successful. So that's what I'm trying to say. So you have to do the same thing. Try to come up with a business plan on how you want to be effective running your truck, and stay on top of your maintenance too. That's one thing that's going to be very, very important, as you stay on top of your maintenance. If you need that oil change, go ahead and get that oil change. Check your tires. I got a tire now that I need changed, and I wanted to change it some months back, but they didn't let me change it. Tail didn't let me change it, so I'm gonna have to get this changed when I go to the house, just so I won't have no blowout. I told them to let me change it. It needed to be changed, but it went like that. So yeah, so I go home for a few days, and I take care of my business, then hit the road, and we're gonna try to do 30 days this time out, and we're gonna try to hit it hard. March is coming. March is usually my time that I run hard. March, and the March, April, May, I go crazy. So that's what I'm gonna try to do this year also. And I'll say I'm very blessed and fortunate to be able to come out of my situation, being able to keep my truck, being able to catch everything back up. Because I know a lot of people don't, a lot of people can't do what I done. You know what I'm saying? So, I want to thank God. He saw me through this process, which I knew was going to be a tough road. With what I had going on, in my personal life. But this was the season that I learned. I know I'm a determined person, but I seen just how determined I am this time. I'm older, so I just gotta thank God for blessing me and getting me through this time. So y'all could do it too. Y'all just hang in there. I appreciate y'all locking in with me, and if any other people thinking about doing IC, I've said it in other videos, but I'm gonna say it again. It's not a good time, because you got low rates. You might want to just hold off just a little bit. Save your money. Do research. Like I said, talk. If you got a family, talk about it with your family. Because it's gonna be tough. It's tough for us that's out here. So if you're a new driver, you need to think long and serious about what you're gonna do, what you're trying to get out of it. If you just running from just having a boss, just stay at your job. Stay at your job. If you running to have freedom, just stay at your job, because right now you can come out here and flop. Just to be real with y'all, you can come out here and flop, and we don't want that. Southside man don't want that. I want to see everybody succeed, but truth is, everybody won't succeed. So you got to think long and hard. Is this going to be the right fit for you? This is the right fit for me, because I don't have anything really, or any other obligations than my kids. My kids are older, but of course they don't demand me to come home. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have any a wife or anything, girlfriend or anything that I say, I miss you and all this stuff. So I'm a little bit, I'm a lone wolf, so to speak. So you gotta think about all these things that comes into play. So like I said, it's the main thing. It's a tough time right now, low rates, trying to figure out, what's going on, because it took me a while when I came over here with things going good. So it took me a while to figure out, okay, this load come off at this time, this load come off at that time, and and it was because I'm new. So I'm coming into it. You coming into a new place, you got to learn how the system works. So coming into this right now, any lease purchase, whether it be JB Hunt, whether it be Snyder, anywhere, USA Truck, anywhere, you're gonna have to learn the process first. You just don't come in, knowing everything and, starting at the level that somebody that's been here 2 and 3 years. In October, I have 3 years. Like some of the people that's the naysayers, the haters, I like to call them, they asking me, am I making money? Well, I've been here 2 and it'd be 3 years in October. Of course I'm making money. I've been successful. And that's why I don't see how, some of the stuff that's being said, because you got more than one person saying that, okay, yeah, you have people that's having a hard time, but, I'm having success so far. It could go all down the drain. We don't know. So that's why I stay out. That's why I give myself the best chance to succeed the more time I stay out. But I could do that because I don't have, obligations at the house. But to pay my own, I pay my own rent. I got my own place and my car note, but I don't have any wife or, a real girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have any commitment. I don't have anybody that I'm committed to. So it makes it a little bit more easy for me to break away and be gone 30 to 90 days, So just keep that in mind, you being a new truck driver and wanting to get into this lease purchase game or the owner-operator game, straight up full owner-operator. So you got to be honest with yourself. It's a lot of freedom. It's good, it's a good experience. But, with just how everything is going and how everything has gone so far, you need to really make sure this is something you want to do, because this could be a real big financial risk for you. I've heard stories of people losing everything, coming out here trying to, do this right here, do this lease purchase owner operator thing. So I just wanted to make sure y'all really aware of it, because I was talking to somebody today that was telling me how excited they was. I know they excited and everything. I don't want to crush their dreams or nothing, but, I just wanted to make sure I let y'all know that it's not games out here. It's not fun and games. You're gonna have to turn them wheels. Yeah, and then you're gonna have to find the loads to make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all locking in with me. Shout out to all my haters. I appreciate y'all locking in with me, going back and forth. It don't bother me. I keep going. I've been on the internet, since the early 2000s, MySpace, so y'all not gonna beat me. If y'all young, a little bit, I'm 42, so if y'all younger than me, you're not gonna beat me, because I've been on this thing. I've done club promotions. I'm an artist, music producer. So I've done, been in the, somewhat in the spotlight, and then you always have comments, good or bad. So I can go back and forth with you. Now I may not go back and forth all day, 'cause I gotta drive my truck. But I go back and forth with you. It's no big thing to be. But I want to thank y'all for locking in with me, like, comment, and subscribing. And I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Sitting here waiting for them to load me. They ain't even started yet. Last Friday it did take them 2 hours, so I was kind of expecting the same thing. It's a different crew. It's different people than during the week. So hopefully they get me out of here soon. But I'm gonna go ahead and log out. Maybe take me a nap, and we're gonna head back to the crib, and I'll check back in with you. Peace.